everyone, and welcome to another Cheat Meal Monday. And today you find a very cloudy, rainy, dreary day. But I was able to get a really cheap meal, and it has some meat in it, and it was under $1 a serving. How can you have such a cheap meal? I hope you enjoy the video because you don't get a bargain like this every single day. Tomorrow's video I'm going to be sharing with you about the food prices and about how diesel fuel has gone up and the flooding in the out west. I'm going to share with you a little bit about why prepping is important. Not just for if we have physical ailments or we lose a job, but what about things beyond our control as far as the weather and things that are happening right now as I speak. I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit of my feelings on prepping. But today, let's get started on our Cheat Meal Monday, because it is a really good one and it's extremely cheap. And it's to show you that you can get bargains, but you have to really look. So I'm going to share with you how I find bargains, and that means we have to go to the computer. Get started and let's get making our meal, because hubby is soon going to be home and he is always hungry after a day of work. Welcome everyone to Cheat Meal Monday, and today's cheat meal finds me sitting at the computer. And what am I finding today? Well, guess what? Cheat Meal Monday is going to showcase chicken drumsticks. Are we having chicken drumsticks? Well, my friends, we got it for 49 cents a pound, and I bought 30 pounds of it. And we are going to have a Cheat Meal Monday using some of this chicken. Hubby says he wants to have some drumsticks, part of his Cheat Meal Monday. So let's get cooking. I'm going through my potatoes. This is the potatoes that I have left from last year's harvest. As you can see, a lot of them have a lot of sprouts on them. And what I don't eat in the next 2 weeks are going to be planted outside. But I want to go through them because today's Cheat Meal Monday, I would like to make a couple baked potatoes, and I'm hoping I can find a couple that are just the right size. So what we're going to do is we are going to go through these and transport them into my basin. So this is what we got left. Now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to pull a couple of these really big ones. We're going to pull these out and we're going to have these for baked potatoes. Alright, now we're going to put the rest of them in here. We're going to keep this in my out porch. We're going to have a cover over top of them. And this is what we're going to eat from for the next 2 weeks. And what is left is going to be planted out in the garden. Chicken drumsticks. Let's get in the kitchen. And it was 49 cents a pound. So I'm guessing this is a little bit about maybe 1.5 pounds. I don't even think it's 2 pounds. They're very small. What we're going to do is I'm going to add 1 packet of some shake and bake today. Now I've been making these drumsticks a couple times this week because it's so cheap. And this is shake and bake with Parmesan cheese. With the air fryer, you can make this meal so quick. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to shake it in the bag. And we're going to put it directly in the air fryer. I've been using my air fryer a lot. I use it about as much as I use my crock pot. Wow, that smells amazing. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this that's left over. This is what the chicken looks like. You have no grease, you have no mess, and you just put it in the air fryer. Make sure they're... Now we're going to put it in for 15 minutes at 400, and then we are going to turn them and do it 5 minutes. So it only takes 20 minutes to have this chicken totally done. So we're going to set it, the temperature, at 400. And there we go. So the baked potatoes in the oven, they were free because I grew them myself. We have a pack of peas that was 99 cents. And we have the chicken that's probably $1 at the most for these 4 little chicken legs. I'll get back to you and I'll show you what it all looks like and how this meal is about as frugal as you can get with having some meat in it. All right, that's what they look like, and now we have to put them in for another 6 minutes. They're almost finished. Take a look at that. No grease whatsoever. So we're going to set the timer. And in 7 more minutes, they'll be finished. There you go, is chicken drumsticks in the air fryer. Now, of course, you can make this in your oven. You can make this in a crock pot, but this is what I'm using these days, and it's amazing. So, we have the 2 chicken legs. We have a baked potato from my garden. And we have some peas. So I'm going to go ahead and put the plate together. I also canned some of my own butter, which I'm going to be doing a video on that. It is amazing. Canning butter is so much fun. I cannot wait to be able to can some more of it. So you're going to be seeing that. Put some baked potato toppings. I happened to find this. I have no idea where I got it. And then we have some homemade pasta salad. All it is pasta salad with Italian dressing. And there you go, everyone. The most frugal meal you could ever find, because the chicken was only 49 cents a pound. And my potatoes were free from the garden. Take care, everyone. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, so I melted the butter. Now this is homemade butter. I've done many videos on it, and we're going to can it. Now, why I don't pressure can my Cheese Whiz is because, to be honest with you, there are chemicals in that cheese. And I don't think I need to pressure can it because there are some things in that cheese that probably keep it preserved fairly well. But this is organic butter. And I know a lot of people just can their butter like they would the cheese. I just don't feel right about that. So we're going to do it this way. And this way I know it's pressure canned. This way I know that this is the same way which you would do anything low acid. This is not USDA recommended, so please know that if you try this at home. But I feel very sure about what I'm doing. Alright, so there we go. And I have just a little bit left. I'll just put it in this jar to use up. So there is the butter. I do not recommend you can anything that is larger than a jelly jar, which would be a half pint. We're going to go wipe these rims really well, and I'm going to put it with my pressure canner with my ground beef, and we're going to can it for 75 minutes. I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm on the lookout for some butter at a reduced price because I loved my canned butter. All that I did is, once it was cool enough to touch, I would shake the jar once every 15 minutes. And within 30 minutes, the jars were nice and solidified. And I love it. Oh, I love canned butter. Upon watching Starry Hilder, she cans hers for 60 minutes. So next time I can it, I'm only going to can it for 60 minutes instead of the 75. But it's perfect. Fanny's Diary, April 1st, 1943. Fanny says, "Boy, big mistake. I wrote for February 29th, so now I'm a day back until now. I house cleaned the living room. Today let's celebrate a birthday. It's Jump Off A. He is an amazing friend to all of us. Sing with me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jump Off. Happy birthday to you." another great day here on the homestead. I hope you're staying warm, and I hope you have a real good night. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!